Hi everybody, it's Rayshawn again with Display BYM. Thank you for checking this video out, and thanks again for all the support from the last video. I know that in the last video I introduced Display BYM to you, and so this video I wanted to kind of lay out what you can expect. So first things first, on every Tuesday I'm going to put out a new video, and it's going to be titled Tuesday's Topic. And every month will be a specific theme we'll have, and so each week the video will go over that theme somehow. And I wanted to kind of lay out an idea of going through some titles of what we can call ourselves, or how we can identify what stages we're in, considering the butterfly and the theme for Display BYM. So I looked over the 4 stages of what it takes to become a butterfly. And the first thing is, of course, the egg. And I looked over the egg, and I noticed that the egg is actually a bit see-through. And with that being said, I was thinking it can help to identify those who are starting to develop a bit more in their confidence or in their identity of who they are, and they may not be able to see it, but those around them can see it and have been encouraging them. And so I wanted to use the egg to identify some of those people. And then the next thing is the caterpillar itself. And so that phase is when the caterpillar is mainly eating and growing. And so I was thinking it could be something of like we're eating all the positivity that people are saying, and the compliments that we're receiving on who we are and what we're starting to believe about ourselves. And I figured that would help us to grow. And so I thought, some people will probably be in that stage right now, or will soon be going to that stage. And so I thought it'd be a good way to kind of check in and identify where you feel you're at. It's not about me saying where you are, but I just want you to be comfortable with knowing who you are and where you are. And the next 2 would be, the third one is actually the priceless, and that's also known as the pupa, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's PUPA, and that is actually the phase where it's the caterpillar, but it's covered up because the wings are starting to develop, and the organs are developing properly for the butterfly to actually become the butterfly. And so that's a phase where it's crucial, where we need to spend that time developing. And so it's almost as if you are starting to really believe the things that people are saying about you. You're believing the things about yourself. You're becoming more encouraged, more confident in your skill set and your abilities. And once those things come out, then it starts to boil over inside of you. And then that's when people can finally see the final stage, which is the butterfly. And the butterfly, it basically is meant to reproduce. And so by that means, now that you're feeling more confident, and now that you're believing in yourself and being more encouraged, you have an opportunity to spread that and to share that with other people and help them to see the different stages they're in, and hopefully they'll be able to identify themselves, and then later become butterflies just like you. And so I figured that would be kind of a fun way, because it goes with the theme, and that way you'll kind of know where you are. And I thought it would be nice for us to do a check-in, like I said, a check-in in the beginning of each video, or during the written blogs, and you can kind of identify yourself, or you can share how you have reached different stages and what experiences have you encountered that's helped you to develop into that beautiful butterfly. And so that's basically a stage of the video and the way the blogs will work. And then the next thing, like I said, for each of the topics, we'll have a check-in point, and then I want to make sure that I have a proverb in the beginning where you can just have a word of encouragement and just to be reminded of some truth. And so I wanted to share that with you all, and then just kind of have some points to discuss on each topic, and then we can go from there. And if you have questions, if you have comments, you're free to write them down or email me, and we can discuss those things. Or if you have ideas for topics that you like me to talk about, I'll be glad to do that. And so with that said, I just wanted to share with you briefly on this month's theme. And this month's theme, because it's November, and of course we have Thanksgiving, and I know it's real original, but this month's theme is thankfulness. And so I just wanted to just kind of place that out there, and just just kind of think about some of the things that we're thankful for. And so the proverb I have for you today is Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5, and it basically just states, do not lean on your own understanding, acknowledge the Lord in all your ways. And so I wanted to discuss that with you, but I'll actually read it verbatim so that way you'll have a clear idea of where it comes from and what it actually says. So like I said, it's Proverbs 3 verse 5, and this is the NLT version, and it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, do not depend on your own understanding. And I was reading previously a bit of 6, but we'll just focus on verse 5. And so here are a couple of things I wanted to ask. I know for me, it took me a while to be thankful for a lot of different things, a lot of things that I perceived as a shortcoming. But I know that sometimes, we can have a heart to either complain or to be grateful and to be thankful. And so I wanted to kind of place a spotlight on my skin and my skin disorder or skin disease, which is an autoimmune disease called vitiligo. And before I could ever be thankful, I always felt weird and like an alien or something. I would hear people comment about my skin disorder, but now I'm thankful for it, because one, it helps me to stand out in a crowd. It's easy for you to spot me. It's not too difficult, because it's not many people that look like me or that can be identified as me. So I'm thankful for that, and it makes me unique. And I think I really appreciate that. And we all have something that makes us unique, but it's about being able to look inside ourselves and see what we have to offer people, or even look on the outside and see if there's something that sets us apart. And so with that, I'm really thankful for my skin disease. And so I wanted to turn it over to you. I wanted to ask you, is there something that you may have had a challenge with, or that you felt harmed you in some way, that you are now thankful for? So if you can leave that in the comments, that'd be great. Or you can email me at displaybym@gmail.com. And the last thing I have, I wanted you all to just think about that. And then also, if you have an opportunity, please follow the blog. And you can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Displaybym. That's the name of my Instagram and of the Twitter. So feel free to follow that with your comments and questions, because I would love to put you on display, because you matter. So thanks, and have a great one.